Okay, so this afternoon, I want us to look at place values of decimals. Place values of decimals. It's good that right now we understand what decimals are. Now let's look at their place values. But to understand the place values of decimals, we need to first of all remember the place values of integers. Place value of integers. After we have looked at the place values of integers, we will go further to look at decimals. Now, I want you to look at this big integer, positive integer, like 12,000 345. 12,345. Don't call this a point. This is just a comma. It's not a decimal point. Okay. Now, when we talk about the place value, I don't know if you learned about this already. I'm very sure that you learned about it in Platon, but I don't know if you learned about this in English. Maybe you learned about it in Versatile, but no problem. Now, the place value of 5 is ones. Is that okay? We say that 5 is in the ones place. So this implies that the place value of 5 is ones. And then the value of 5 is 5. Or we can say that it is 5 times 1. And 5 times 1 is the same as 5. So in other words, when we say ones, it is the same as 1. So the place value of 4 is tens. In other words, we say that 4 is in tens place. So we say that the value of 4 is 4 times 10. Or we can say that its value is 40. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then we say that 3 is in hundreds place. Hundreds place. And now the value of 3 the value of 3 is 3 times 100. Or we say that it is 300. Now, when we say tens, it is the same as 10. When we say hundreds, it is the same as 100. Now, we say that the place value of 2 is thousands. So who can tell me the value? What is the value of 2?
2,000.
Very good. The value of 2 is 2,000. Or it is the same as 2 times 1,000. Now, what about 2? Who can tell me the place value of 1?
10,000.
Again, please.
10,000.
10,000.
10,000. That's great. 10,000. 10,000. Or you can say 10,000. And now, what is the value of 1?
Is 10,000.
Yes, 10,000, which is the same as 1 times 10,000. Do you understand, all of you? Yes?
Yes.
I know that you learned about this in Proton 4, even Proton 3, but I know that you learned about this in Versatile. So this is not something new, but I just want to introduce it to you in the English version. So it's like 5 is ones, 4 is tens, 3 is hundreds, 2 is thousands, 1 is 10,000. If we have another number here, will be 100,000. Next will be, what will it be? Millions, and continue like that. Now, since this is the place value of integer, let's try to combine it to make the place values of a decimal number. Let's say that we have got our number as the original number that we had, which is 12,345. Now this time, let's make it a decimal. Right now, it is an integer, or you can call it a whole number. Let's put a decimal point, and then we write 789. So this time, our number becomes 12,345.789. So it means that our number is no longer an integer. It is no longer an integer. We cannot say that this is an integer. No. This is now a decimal number because it has got a decimal point. Do you understand that, student?
Yes.
Because of this point, our number now is a decimal. And now when it becomes a decimal, it's like it is now divided into two. Like this. This side, we have integer. Positive integer, or you can call it whole number. Then this side, we have decimal. Do you understand that, student?
Yes.
Okay. In our number, we have two parts. One part is decimal, which is this one, and another part is integer, or you can call it whole number. Now, when we talk about the place values, we will say that the place value of 5, of course, we know that it is 1, the same as for whole number. The place value of 4 is 10s. What is the place value of 3, student?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Very good. And the place value of 2 is?
Thousand.
Thousands.
Thousands. The place value of 1 is?
10,000.
10,000. Like that. So this side, these are whole numbers. Now, when we go this side, we will have decimal numbers. Now, the place value of 7 is 10ths. You see that? Is it okay?
Okay.
The place value of 8 is hundredths. Is that okay? Now, what is the place value of 9? Who can tell me the place value of 9?
Thousands.
Thousands. Very good. Now, one more thing I want you to note is that I've told you this already for whole numbers. When we say ones, it is the same as 1. Tens, the same as 10. Hundreds, the same as 100. Thousands, the same as 1,000. 10,000, the same as 10,000. Now, when we go to decimals, when we say tenths, we mean 1 out of 10. You understand that?
Yes.
When we say hundreds, we mean 1 out of 100. So what will be thousands? Yes?
1 out of
1,000.
1 out of 1,000. Very good. Now, already we have seen that the place value of 5 is 1s. So we get 5 times 1 to get 5. 5 is the value. Get the difference? We have value and we have place value. The value of 5 is 1s, and the place value of 5 is, the place value of 5 is 1s. The value is 5. The place value of 4 is 10s. The value is 40. The place value of 3 is hundreds. The value is 300. The place value of 2 is 1,000. The value is 2,000. The place value of 1 is 10,000. The value is 10,000. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, when we go to the part of decimal, the place value of 7 is a tenth. Or I can say that the place value of 7 is 1 out of 10. But the value is 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 or 0.7. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The place value of 8 is hundreds or 1 out of 100. But the value is 8 out of 100. Or you can say 0.08. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So what is the value of 9?
9 out of
9 out of 1,000, all same as?
0.009.
Very good. Now you can see that we are showing this as a fraction, also as a decimal. If we show it as a fraction, we will have 9 out of 1,000. But as a decimal, we have 0.009. They are the same. It's up to you. If you want to write it as a decimal, it's okay. If you want to write it as a fraction, no problem. The meaning is the same. Do you all understand that?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I will ask you a simple question here. Let's say, what is the value of 5 in each of the following? Okay, let us have number 1 as 25.16. Let's have number 2 as 522.47. Let's have number 3 as 41.53. And let's have number 4 as 10.05. Okay, those are 4 numbers that we have got to find the value of 5. We are looking for the value of 5 in each number. You can see that in number 1, we have got 5 here. In number 2, still we have 5 here. In number 3, still we have 5 here. And in number 4, still we have 5 here. So we want to know the value of 5 in each number. Okay, so let's begin with number 1. Already we have seen what values are. So if we have 25.16, what is the value of 5?
One.
Ones.
Ones. The value of 5 is not ones. The place value is ones, but the value is 5 times 1, which is the same as 5. You understand? Yes? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes, if you say that the place value of 5 is 1, that is okay. But we need the value. So the value of 5 in this number is 5. Is it okay?
Okay.
We go to number 2. We have 522.47. This time our 5 is written here. What is the value of 5 in this number?
5.
Again, please.
500.
500. That's correct. The value of 5 is 500. Or even I can say 5 times 100. I'm saying times 100 because I know that the place value of 5 is hundreds. So that's why I say times 100. So this is the same as 500. So it means that the value of 5 is 500. Now, let's get to number 3. We have 41.53. And this time, 5 is here. What is the value of 5?
5 out of 10.
Very good. Very good. 5 out of 10. Someone may ask, why 5 out of 10? We are having 5 times. The place value of 5 is a tenths, which is the same as 1 out of 10. So 5 times 1 out of 10, it is the same as 5 out of 10. And this is 0.5. Is it okay? Okay. And now let's look at part 4. We have got 10.05. And this time, 5 is here. What is the place value of 5? Sorry, what is the value of 5?
5 out of.
Again, please.
5.
5 out of 100. So we are having 5 and we are having the place value of 5, which is 100. So 100 means 1 out of 100. So that's why we have 5 times 1 out of 100. And this is 5 out of 100, which is the same as 0.05. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Now, there is also something very, very urgent that I want us to look at. And this will make us understand very well about the place values of decimal numbers. Let us see what we call the expanded form. Expanded form. The expanded form, you have been learning about this right away from even Pratom 1. But the problem, I know that you have been learning about it in Pasatai, maybe. But now I can tell you that, okay, right, I will first of all begin with integers. I will begin with whole numbers. Then later we can switch to decimals. I may tell you that, okay, right, the following in expanded form. Okay, let's say that number 1, let's have 15. Number 2, let's have 349. And number 3, let's have 7,692. These are whole numbers. These are integers. Let's see how we can write them in expanded form. Let's have our solution. Okay, then for number 1, we have 15. Now, when we talk about expanded form, it's like we want to show, would like to show the value of each digit in a number. Show the value of each digit in a number. Now, for instance, in part 1, our number is 15, but the number 15 is made up of 2 digits. That is 1 and 5. In number 2, our number is 349, but this number is made up of 3 digits. That is 3, 4, and 9. In our part 3, we have 7,692. This one number is made up of 4 digits, 7, 6, 9, and 2. Is that okay? Yes, you have to know what we call a digit and what we call a number. This is a number, but 7 is a digit, 6 is a digit, 9 is a digit, 2 is a digit. Is that okay?
Okay.
Now, let's write 15 in expanded form. 15 in expanded form means that what is the value of 1? What is the value of 1, student?
10.
10. Plus, what is the value of 5? 5.
5.
So 15 in expanded form is 10 plus 5. Okay. Number 2, we have 349 in expanded form. What is the value of 3 in this number?
300.
300 plus, what is the value of 4?
40.
40. What is the value of 9?
9.
9. So it means that 349 in expanded form, it is 300 plus 40 plus 9. Okay. Lastly, we need to know 7,692 in expanded form. So how can I get that? Let's go.
7,000
7,000
plus
600
6,000 600
plus
90.
plus 90
plus 2.
Very good. So that's what we call expanded form. Did you study about this in Pratom? Yes or no?
Yes.
You learned about this, I'm very sure. Okay, now let's get to know the expanded form of decimal numbers. Actually, in Matem 1, we are not supposed to be learning about the expanded form of 15, 349, 7692. No, we are supposed to look at the expanded form of decimal numbers. Let's look at this. Right. The following in expanded form. Okay, let's have A as 275.75. Let's have B as 37.235. And let's have part C as 4.6289. Okay, so let's get our solutions. So part 1, we have got 275.75. We want to write this in expanded form. Let's go. What is the place value of 2?
200.
200. Okay. So the value will be 200. But by the way, I can also say that I have 2 times 100. This is the same as 200, right?
Yes.
No problem. Instead of writing 200, still I can write 2 times 100. Okay, plus, what is the value of 7?
70.
70
Times 10.
10 10.
Okay.
And what is the value of 5?
5
5
times
times
1.
5 times 1. Okay. Plus, what is the value of 7?
7 times 1 out of 10.
7 times 1 out of 10. Plus, what is the value of 5?
5
Times
5
times
times 1 out of 100.
5 times 1 out of 100. So that is your answer. That is your expanded form. Finished. If you don't want to show it like that, you can show it like, you say that this is equal to 200 plus 70 plus 5 plus what number?
7 out of 10.
What is, tell me 7 out of 10 as a decimal.
oh
0.7.
0.7. Very good. Plus
0.05
0.05.
0.05. Now, this one is the same as this one. It's up to you. If I say that to write in expanded form, you can show this one or you can show this one. It has no problem. Both of them are correct. Both of them can show the value of each digit. Is that okay? Okay, so let's look at part B. For part B, remember we have got 37.235. Okay, so in expanded form using method number 1, let's go.
Three
3 times
3 times.
10.
10.
Very good. 3
10.
times 10. Good. Plus
7
7 times
7 times 1. Good. Next.
2 times
2. 2 times
2 times
1 out of 10
out of 10.
2 times 1 out of 10. Plus
3
3
times
times
3
1
times
1 out of 100. What next?
5
5
times
times
1,000.
of
1 out of 1,000.
Very good. 5 times 1 out of 1,000. Okay. That's correct. You understand?
yes
Yes.
Now, remember, in part A, we used this method and this one. And in part B, we are using, in part B, we are using this method. I want to show you a different method, but it is also okay. You can learn 3 different methods. It's good for you to know many things. I don't want to limit you. Let's have, in part C, we have 4.6289. Okay, let me write 9 very well. Okay, now we can also show this in expanded form using exponents. We are going to learn about exponents in our next unit. When we finish decimals, we are going to look at exponents. But we can also show expanded form using exponents. For instance, we say that we have got 4 times 10. You may say, oh, why have you said 4 times 10? It should be 4 times 1. But I will come and say that this 10 is to the power of 0. You see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
4 times 10 to the power of 0. So when I have 10 to the power of 0, that actually means 1. If I want to mean a 10, I will have 10 to the power of 1 to mean a 10. You understand that?
Yes.
Yeah, so if I want to write 1, I can say, okay, I will say 10 to the power of 0. Or I will say that 5 to the power of 0. Any number to the power of 0 is 1. So don't worry. Don't say, oh, teacher, why are you saying 10 to the power of 4 times 10 to the power of 0? It should be 4 times 1. That is another way of writing 1. Okay? Plus 6. Sorry, let me use blue again. Plus 6 times 10. Now, when we go to after a decimal point, we use negative powers. I will say 6 times 10 to the power of negative 1. 10 to the power of negative 1 is the same as 1 out of 10 to the power of 1. That is the same. So, plus 2 times 10 to which power? Who can tell me? Negative 2. Plus 8 times 10 to which power? Yes, please.
-3.
Negative 3. Very good. Plus 9 times 10 to which power?
-4. -4.
Negative 4. Very good. So that is the way how you can write it in expanded form. If you don't want to write what I've written now, you can say, okay, me, I don't like powers. Okay. You simply say, okay, this is 4 times 1 plus 6 times 1 out of 10 plus 2 times 1 out of 100 plus 8 times 1 out of 1,000 plus 9 times 1 out of 10,000. You understand? Yes. If you don't want this, you can go ahead and do this. Still no problem. I hope this is really understood. Now, I will give you a number to try. Let's say we have got let's say we have 278. 278.91. 278.91. Write in expanded form. Who can try? Very quick, very quick, very quick.
2 times 100
2 times 100.
plus
Very quick.
7 times 10
Very good.
plus
Plus
8
times 1.
9 1 of times out of 10 1
Very
out of
good.
10
Very good. Next.
plus 1 1 out of 100.
Very, very good. Very good, Richardson. This is method 1. Who can use method number 2? Who can use method number 2? So, Picha, let's go.
Okay.
Yes. 2. So, Picha, very quick. Method 2, you guys, 200 plus 70 plus
70 plus 8.
plus
0.9.
0.9 plus
0.
point
0.1.
0.01. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, another one. We want to use method number 3. Method 3, we want to use power. 2 times 10 to the power of 2 plus 7 times 10 to the power of 1 plus 8 times 10 to the power of 0 plus 9 times 10 to the power of -1 plus, who can tell me?
1 times 10
The power of,
negative
yes,
0 or 2.
yes, 1 times 10 to the power of -2. Now, these are 3 methods of writing a number in expanded form. Tana, which method do you like? Which one is good for you?
I like method 2.
You like method 2. Okay, and who likes method 1? If you like method 1, tell me.
Me.
What's your name? What is your name? Someone who likes method 1? Oh, please don't worry, you can speak. Okay, method 3. Anyone who like method 3? Oh, no one likes method 3? Parita, which method do you like? 1, 2, or 3? Kanokpon, which method do you like? 1, 2, or 3? So, Picha, which method do you like?
Method 2.
Method 2. Okay, that's good. All right, all right, all right. So, that is it for today. Have you understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. There is something very, very simple I want us to finish with. Something very, very easy. I can ask you something like, write the number below as a decimal. Let's say that this number is 8 times 100 plus 7 times 10 plus 6 times 1 plus 5 times 1 out of 10 plus 4 times 1 out of 100. What number is this? This number is in expanded form. Now I want to see it as a decimal. What number is it? Yes. What number is this?
876.
876.5.
Okay. 876.54. You understand that, all of you? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is it for today. We are going to stop here.